What's up? I go by Blake Nukem, and I wanted to upload a video on FL Studio to kind of show, you know, some of the work that I did behind "You Only Love Once," which was a track that I posted up on SoundCloud not too long ago. It got a really good reaction from the public, so I decided to, make a video on, just kind of what it looked like on FL Studio. Period. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the track, and then we'll get into all that cool stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the track right there, and I'm gonna jump into pattern six. And you know, the track that you're hearing right now, it sounded completely different in the beginning, and I want to go into that. I'll go ahead and solo play this riff right here, or this thing right there, that pattern, and here, which is what you hear throughout the entire song. Now, I didn't start off with that. I'm gonna show you what I started off with. I'm gonna solo play this key number three, and you'll get to hear where I got, everything else from. Okay, so we'll take a deeper look into that. And as you can see, I always keep my shadow tracking on. I think it's one of the best features in FL Studio. Always keep up with your chords, notes, song. That way your song doesn't end up sounding like shit in the end. Um, so yep, that's pretty much what I started off with. And out of that, I ended up coming up with this right here. Now, that right there is a good riff. I like it, but it can get really repetitive really quick. So, in order to break that repetitiveness, I always like to make a good background. And just like, like watching a movie, the music, like the background, always has a lot to do with the way you look at the movie, the way you view it, the way you feel about it. So, I combined the choir and the Urigay to make this really melodic sound to it. Now, when you hear it, it tends to make it seem like it's switching up the notes up here, when in fact, the background is making it, switch around. So it can make your, in my opinion, the key to making a really good beat, instrumental, song, whatever, is to having a really, really good background. Whether it's to make it more comedic, more thrilling, more, um, more suspenseful. It definitely plays a big role. So this is what it sounds like with the background. So that's with the background. Now what I did is I duplicated this riff and put it over here with the cubist, and I used Harmor, and I tweaked around a bunch of the knobs until eventually I found something that I liked, and it went well. So I'm gonna add that to the background, and along with the piano, this is what it sounds like. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Now that you're hearing right now, it all came from this riff right there. So you know Um, it's always good to have a blueprint and go from there. Pull notes out of that, pull chords out of that, and then take maybe your MIDI keyboard, which I suggest buying one if you don't have one, and just freestyling some notes over that. Just to make it sound, give it that grime, that street sound to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. So thank you. I hope you guys keep tuning into Blake Nukem Music, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you more cool shit in the future. Thanks.